two-step, also setting up the anti-lag to build boost to launch this vehicle. So I'll be right back as soon as I move it outside. Okay, so now that we've verified the cold start and warm-up operation of our engine, let's take a look at setting up the two-step and the anti-lag control. Now on this vehicle, we have a relatively large turbo, so we're probably going to have to use anti-lag to launch off the line. But I first want to test out the launch control here, the launch limit value, making sure that we have enough RPM and that we may build enough boost. We might have to use anti-lag. Now anti-lag is going to be hard on the exhaust valve specifically. This does have a built cylinder head with upgraded valves that can handle anti-lag, so I'm not going to be too worried about it on this vehicle. If you have a stock head with stock valves, that is going to be a concern, so you need to be careful with this and use it sparingly. Even with a built head, you don't want to use it for 20 or 30 or 40 seconds or longer at a time. You can get really high EGTs, really high exhaust pressure, and end up damaging something in the engine, specifically the exhaust valve. So just be mindful of that when you're using this feature, or you're using an anti-lag feature. So right now, let's test out the launch control just by itself, and then let's see what the anti-lag is going to do when we implement it. So let me fire it up right now. We'll jump in here to our live data. I'm going to go to start stream. We're going to be waiting to the open loop value here goes to a value of 0. It's going to be in closed loop, and then we'll know that everything's going to be set up here and working properly. We don't have to worry about any post-start or any kind of correction modifiers being applied. So we'll just give it a little bit of time here. It should go to a value of 0 here in a second. And as soon as it does, we'll go and test it right now. So let's go and try this real quick. I'm simply going to rev the engine. Let's see what it goes to in engine RPM, and let's see what kind of boost it builds. So let me try this. All right, let's stop our stream and let's talk about it. And actually what I'll do is I'll shut off the engine so it's a little bit easier to talk over the vehicle. It's definitely loud. So looking at this, we can see here, this is where we got on the actual two-step or the launch limiter. It's building here about 6,500 RPM. That's right where we have our cut at. And then we're going to find here the boost is showing about 5 to 6 pounds of boost. So that may or may not be enough boost. You have to evaluate if that's going to be useful for you or not. I probably need more boost here. I probably need a little bit more, so I'm going to actually implement this anti-lag feature so that I know I can build enough boost off the line. We can experiment with this a little bit. A couple other things I want to point out here. The wideband, it's showing full lean when we are on the two-step. In fact, it's going to be this blue line here. We can find it's going to be this kind of flat line when I was on the launch limiter. That's because it's in full fuel cut. It's actually shutting off the injectors momentarily to hold us at a particular RPM that we've programmed here. So 6,500, we're a little bit above that, that's okay, but that's going to be the behavior you see in the wideband, showing that it goes full lean. Don't worry about that. It's just going to be the part of the process here of kind of working with this. So what we're going to do right now, jump in here to our live ECM link settings. I'm going to go down here to the knock anti-lag. So in the anti-lag, thanks for checking out our teaser clip. If you want to see the rest of this video and more than 500 hours of current EFI training we have to offer, make sure you click right here. If you want to go and check out more teaser clips from this training course, click here. And you don't want to miss any of the videos we're going to be releasing on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.